installment of a Heroes interview, and today I'm with one of my hometown officers, Officer Bender from the Winter Springs Police Department. How is your night going?
Good. How about you?
Doing great. Are you ready for the questions?
I am.
All right. So how it's going to work is there's going to be 20 questions. Some will be like officer related and what you do on the job, and some will be fun questions like what's your favorite ice cream flavor and stuff like that. Are you ready for questions? All right. When did you first realize you wanted to become a police officer?
It was probably when I was like 7 or 8. I was sitting there watching TV, Fox, and Cops came on, and I was like, "Yep, that's what I want to do."
I'm kind of upset because Cops really took over Live PD. I mean, no, Live PD took over Cops now, so I don't really watch Cops often now.
I know.
Yeah, but
Live PD is a pretty good show, though.
Yeah, it is. I watch it almost every single day. What is the hardest part about being a police officer?
The hardest part to me, I think, is each day is something different. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You could go in tired and then all of a sudden be slammed with calls, and you just never know.
Yeah, it's all you know is what the dispatch tells you, and it's really hard to know what to expect. So that is really hard. What is a typical work shift for you like?
So I work 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Normally I wake up, go to briefing, get briefed on the events from the night before, and then first stop is always 7-Eleven or Wawa or some type of caffeine.
I would love that.
I got to keep myself energized, and then I enjoy doing traffic from about 7 to 8. Just to help people start their mornings out good.
That's really cool, and I can't believe how hard that could be. I mean, I bet you during the day it'll be harder, but still, even in the morning, it's really hard to be a police officer. How long are your shifts usually?
12 hours.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot. That's a long time. That's a half. That's a full. That's not a full day. It's a half of a day. That's a long
It can
time.
be long.
It could be longer at times too, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Just last Thursday I worked 14.
Oh wow, that's insane. What made you want to join the Winter Springs Police Department?
Just the community that we have. Just the other day I got to play basketball with kids at Trotwood Park, which was
nice.
fantastic on duty. A lot of different agencies, a lot of more busy agencies don't get to do stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's really cool how Winter Springs can do that. I know police gear weighs a lot. What are the different items you must have on you always?
we're required to always have our gun, obviously.
Yeah.
Taser. We're one of the only agencies that carry 3 mag pouches, or a 3 mag pouch. A lot of agencies only carry 2. We must carry at least our pepper spray or our asp, our tourniquets, and I like to carry 2 sets of cuffs just in case I deal with a larger person and they can't quite put their hands behind their back for me.
That's actually really good. So I was gonna ask. Lots of agencies don't are needed to have pepper spray. So that's cool that you can carry that always. Do you ever want to become a police chief?
Right now in my career, I don't think so. It seems like way too much stress.
Yeah.
I'm good with where I'm at.
Yeah, even though you would think that the chief doesn't really go out a lot, they do that, and they have to work on every single officer in the agency to see what
Yeah,
they're doing.
that's a lot of work.
It's insane. How is training like for you to become a police officer, and do you have a continued training routine that you follow?
The training is about 4 months long through an academy that every officer has to go through in the state of Florida. And then we have a in-house training, which is about 2 weeks, and then we have 40 shifts on the road, 20 on days and 20 on nights, which is pretty common for most agencies around here. And then you're released out of FTO, and then you're on your own. And then there's always specialized training that I go to, such as radar, investigations, CIT training, which is like dealing with people with mental illness. So there's always advancements in training.
For only being for that only being like a normal agency would do, I can't believe what an agency that has more would do. Cause
Yeah, some of the bigger agencies like Orange County, I mean, they got so many units that their training is nonstop.
Yeah, because like when I went up to Springfield, and I asked one of the officers that were there how much officers work for that agency, and he said over about 1,000. And when I went to Atlanta, they said they have over 3,000. So I imagine how much it would take for 3,000 officers in Atlanta to do all of that.
Yeah, imagine being the chief or the sheriff of that.
Oh my gosh, that would be insane. What has been the most rewarding part of your job so far?
Really just being able to, I guess, I mean, it's a pretty stereotypical answer, but helping people. I mean, that's what I got in it for, and that's what I enjoy doing. And that's probably what's going to keep me around for 30 years.
And that's what a police officer is, when they join the police department, that's what they're supposed to do every single day, which is really cool. What has been your most fondest memory as a law enforcement officer?
I'd say the training period, riding around with my FTOs, just being able to pick apart, like, little things that they do, and then once you get released and being their zone partner and seeing how, you do it and then they do it, and you're like, wow, I got that from him, which is pretty cool.
That's really cool. Are you ready for the really hard questions?
Oh yeah, bring them.
All right. Are you sure? They're really hard.
Okay.
All right. The first one is, what is your favorite sport to watch and your favorite sport to play? Do you have any favorite teams?
Hands down, football. My favorite sport to watch is definitely football. To play, I would say basketball. I enjoy playing basketball as a hobby. I usually play 2 or 3 times a week. But football, definitely a Gators fan. Go Gators. They're going to beat Miami this Saturday. And the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. So, as you know, I have to cheer for America's team. So
my favorite sports are soccer and football. I would actually rather watch soccer and play soccer. My favorite soccer team is an Italian team called Juventus, and my favorite football team is the Cardinals, which is not. I mean, at least they're not in the same division, though.
yeah, we'll give you that.
Yeah. If your life was made into a movie, what actor would you want to play your role and why?
Adam Sandler. Only because he has the same sense of humor as I do, and when I'm a little bit heavier, my wife says I look like him.
I would have to look up pictures of him because I have no idea who he is.
Funny.
But if I look at the pictures, I bet it would look exactly like you.
Maybe.
Maybe, but that's still really cool. I get why you would pick him too, because you have a really good sense of humor as well.
Definitely.
My mom and dad can't stop watching Blue Bloods, and I can't stop watching Live PT. What are some of the television shows you would like to watch?
You pretty much named them. Blue Bloods. Oh my gosh, I love Blue Bloods. I've been watching them since season 1, and now they're on season 10, season 11.
They do almost.
Oh, I love that family. I love every time at the end of the show they come together for a family dinner, and just like everything that they had issues with all gets hashed out and it's over with.
Yeah.
And then I will just watch a lot of sports, a lot of ESPN.
Yeah, I love ESPN. I'm not a big fan of baseball, but for some reason I've been watching
ESPN, yep. I'll watch Little League World Series all day.
I don't know why I've been watching Little League, but I've been watching it a lot, even though I don't like baseball. So, I guess ESPN's the best then. Can you play a musical instrument? If not, what instrument do you wish you could play?
Oh man, I can't. I can play like 2 chords on a guitar, but that's it. And I've been trying to learn. I just can't do it. My fingers are just too weak.
I play a violin and recorder, but I'm better at recorder.
Wow.
Yeah. My violin's actually right there, but I'm good at recorder. I haven't done it in a long time, but I can play songs like Ode to Joy, Twinkle Twinkle, stuff like that.
Nice.
If you were given a card to any store and have a shopping spree, what store would it be and what things would you get?
That's tough.
I know.
That
I
one's
got
tough.
stuttered too.
I think it would probably be Bass Pro.
Oh.
Just because the variety they have.
Do you like fishing?
I love fishing. I love fishing. I'm actually going to try to go fishing tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Bass Pro for sure.
I would say, it all starts with a B. The only reason why I would say this is because they have expensive stuff. Best Buy, because
they have straight to the electronics.
They have like every single electronic in the world. And if they have a shopping spree and I have a gift card, I would be sure to go get something. But yeah, I think Best Buy would be mine. Are there any songs that if they came on the radio, you would turn your volume up to max? If so, can you sing a line or two from that song for everyone?
All right. So like,
If you
I
want
could
to.
keep it like nice and chill, but I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, Taylor Swift. We're never gonna get back together. That's my jam. So every time that comes on, I crank it up. And, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. And then you have to sing that part. You have to.
No, goodness gracious.
He used to like Taylor Swift.
No.
Oh yeah.
He had posters all over.
Same age. Me and Taylor are the same age, so
Really?
yeah.
That's funny. You're the first person that has actually sang a song too.
That's how it goes, man.
Yes.
Way to represent.
I still watch a few cartoons. Did you watch cartoons when you were younger? And if so, what were some of your favorites?
Tom and Jerry.
Oh,
Hands down.
yes.
Tom and Jerry is the number one go-to. I still watch Tom and Jerry.
And Tom and Jerry is one of the shows that actually show during the daytime. Because like the Flintstones, those shows, they only play at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, Tom and
So-
Jerry is the best.
Yeah, I love Tom and Jerry too. Except I can't watch the channel because for some reason we don't have it. So, do you have any pets? If so, what are they and what are their names?
I have 2 dogs.
Oh.
One beagle, miniature, and a black lab. His
Oh,
name's Brody,
I
and the
love black
beagle's
labs.
name's Mila.
My teacher has a black lab. But you already saw my pets, but I have 4 pets named Nitra, Kiesta, Mimic, and Mercy. I have 1 bulldog named Schroeder, and then I have 2 birds that are surprisingly not loud right now that are Woodstock and Lucy. I have a lot of pets. I have 7 in all.
We're gonna start charging admission if we get any more.
This year, I was able to raise $50,000 for the Talented Towers Foundation, which honors fallen 9/11 firefighter Stephen Siller. I know I wasn't alive when 9/11 took place, but do you remember where you were when 9/11 happened?
Yes, I was in 5th grade.
Wow.
All I remember is all the teachers running in and turning on the TVs, and we didn't know what was going on. Yeah, that's all I really remember from it, and my mom talking about it. We got released from school early.
Wow. And where was your school at during it?
So I'm from a small town in Citrus County, which is about an hour and a half west of Orlando, in Inverness. That's where my mom was a teacher, and I just remember her running in and grabbing me, and then we went back to her room and just watched it on TV. But I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah, it's also cool because I'm in 5th grade right now.
Yeah.
But it's also weird how they would release you from school early when you're far away from the
Yeah.
towers. Why would they release you early?
I don't know.
I
That's a good question.
mean, it's probably for when you were in 5th grade. Since you were in 5th grade, I bet you were happy to get out of school early. But
Yeah, it kind of was.
yeah, but that was still a very hard time.
And actually, I was sworn in on 9/11 too.
Really, on the
Yeah.
day?
Yep. That's my
Or
swearing date.
2001?
2018. Yep.
Oh, really? You've only been an officer about a year now?
Yep.
Wow. But it was on September 11th.
Yep.
Wow, it's also really close to my sister's birthday. It's only like 5 days difference. What does the final question, what does Running for Heroes, the mission, mean to you?
When I first saw Running for Heroes, it meant a lot to me, especially that you're in our city, in our town, that a local, don't mind me calling you a kid, but a local kid, at the time 10 years old, running for people that have fallen. And every time I talk to you, you're like, to you it was just running, but to so many other people, it was more than that. It was a side of healing, a side of closure, a sign of respect, and it just touched me. That's why I've always wanted, to be involved with you and help you out any way I could.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing all of that. That's all the questions. Thank you for coming out tonight. Hopefully you have a great night tonight.
Yeah, man, I get to sleep in tomorrow. I know you got school, so.
Oh, you're lucky. But I can ride my bike to school, so at least I still get to do something.
I guess.
But it's also Friday, so I can go home happy. But just thank you for coming out. I pray you and everybody with Winter Spring stay safe on duty, and
We appreciate that.
hopefully no more pass away, but if so, I can't wait to see you there whenever you can. But just thank you for all you do, and hopefully you have a great night.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Thank you everybody for watching the third Heroes interview. I'll be doing another one next month, but until then, thank you everybody for watching, and God bless you all.